And we start with a top story on WION's Climate Tracker. At least 47 people, including children, have died in landslides that hit Kerala's hilly Wayanad district in India. As of now, 74 people have been successfully rescued, while hundreds of people are feared trapped under the debris. For the rescue and search operation, 225 army personnel have been deployed in Wayanad district. And one NDRF team of 31 members are heading from Bengaluru. Additionally, a Navy team will arrive from Izimala. Navy's help was requested by the Chief Minister. Mundakai, Chiralmala, Attumala and Nurpuza are among the areas affected and cut off by the landslides. District authorities are drawing up plans to airlift people from the Mundakai area. According to officials, many people were feared washed away in the Chaliyar River flowing to Nilambur region in Malappuram as the landslide struck the hilly areas near Meppadi early in the morning. Officials added that multiple landslides have been reported in the Mundakai and Churumala villages under the Meppadi Panchayat in Wayanad. Prime Minister Narendra Modi assured the Kerala government of all possible assistance from the centre following landslides in the parts of the area. Prime Minister Modi wrote in a post on social media X, distressed by the landslides in part of Wayanad, rescue operations are currently underway to assist all those affected. Prime Minister has announced ex gratia of 2 lakh or over $2,000 for the kin of each deceased in the landslides. Leader of the opposition and former Lok Sabha MP from Wayanad, Rahul Gandhi, has said that he will speak to union ministers to request all possible assistance for Wayanad. According to district authorities, several families have been moved to the various camps or homes of their relatives in the wake of the landslides. Many areas have been cut off, and NDRF personnel are trying to reach those places.
We cannot share a lot of information right now. Rescue operations are underway, and the army has also been deployed for the rescue operations.
According to a meteorological report from India Meteorological Department, Kerala's central and northern regions might receive scattered heavy rain today. 8 districts are on yellow alert due to localized significant rainfall. Other districts might experience light to moderate rainfall. Now, for more on this, we're also being joined by our correspondent Siddharth MP on the phone line. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the most disastrous situation right now. What is the latest that you're picking up from the ground?
We were given to understand that the authorities who are indulging in the rescue operation, they have an estimate that 250 is the number of people that are unfortunately missing in what is already a massive tragedy that is unfolding in Kerala. So 250 is the number that they've estimated as the number of people who are missing. Of that, close to 50, almost 47 or so, have already been declared as dead. So such is the kind of tragedy that's been unfolding in Kerala. And, the efforts are only going to grow as we progress into the day, because Army, Navy, Air Force, NDRF, name it, every agency is mobilizing teams. This is, of course, now a national effort. There's the Prime Minister's office that has taken cognizance. Kerala Chief Minister cancelled all his engagements and is fully focused on the, relief and rescue operations that will be undertaken in Wayanad. So it's a very, very serious issue that is being handled on a war footing, because the kind of deployment that we're talking about is Air Force helicopters from Sulur in Tamil Nadu. In addition to that, Indian Navy's teams from Ezhimala, the Indian Naval Academy teams, they'll be going there. In addition to that, there's Army engineering teams, there's NDRF teams being mobilized, in addition to the existing NDRF teams on ground. So, of course, everything is being undertaken, with the possible resources and the limitations there, because the terrain there is extremely hostile. And amid a landslide, it's not possible to also move vehicles, in a fast manner, because they'll have to be extremely careful for further landslides, because the rains, there is always a prediction for more rainfall, and that could accelerate the risk of, further landslides. So it's a very challenging circumstances, and going by what we're given to understand from the people on the ground there, clearly all efforts are being undertaken to, provide succor to the people and then rescue as many people as possible from this kind of a situation, a disaster that's unfolded there, a natural disaster that's unfolded there in Kerala.
Right now, you just mentioned heavy rainfall. There has been alerts across Kerala for heavy rainfall. Is that anyway hampering the rescue sessions right now?
Certainly. In fact, some of the helicopters, they were not able to operate in the, adverse weather conditions there, because the helicopters, at least, they operate in fair weather. But when it comes to, extreme rain and winds and, clouds, then helicopters also find it pretty challenging to operate under such conditions. So they will be making further attempts through the day. But yes, helicopter aerial rescue and airborne whatever operations were planned, that has now hit a sort of roadblock because of the kind of adverse weather prevalent there. That's what we're given to understand. In addition to that, let me also tell you that one major issue is that because of the fear of landslides and because of the kind of terrain that's there, it won't be easy to send in heavy equipment like earth movers and also drills, massive drills that are used to cut through buildings or whatever to rescue people. So that won't be possible to immediately mobilize because of the kind of terrain there. So they'll have to manage temporarily with limited resources, and a lot of places are cut off. Either there's no roads there, or either it's completely water that is flowing, and there is no means to reach the people who are affected or the people who are perhaps buried under the debris and the rubble. So this is one of the main challenges, because, getting to that place will only give people an idea, the rescue authorities an idea of what is the kind of damage they're looking at and estimates of how much people are trapped under that debris. So once they reach there, only can we get a better picture, which is why the operation is going on a war footing, though.
All right, with hope that this rescue operations does succeed. Thank you for joining us, Siddharth, and bringing the latest.